BTS Interlude Shadow, explained, theory, analysis. Everything connects. Hello everyone, I am back to share my explanation, theory, analysis of BTS's comeback trailer titled Interlude Shadow. But before we get into that, this video is brought to you by Patreon. If you'd like to support me and get exclusive content, you can through my Patreon. For as low as $2 a month, you get exclusive video reactions to Run BTS, Bon Voyage, Bring the Soul, and live stages. Stuff that I cannot do on YouTube can be found on my Patreon. If you'd like to support, please go to the link in the description box and see what tier you can sign up for. Your support helps me deliver more content to you and overall helps keep me going on YouTube. Okay, now back to the video. I will be dividing my analysis in 3 parts. You can take it as 3 different theories or explanations. Part 1. Shadow represents the dark side of Persona. When I watched Shadow and looked back at Persona, I noticed many similarities, but these similarities are different. In Shadow, when Suga is on stage and his shadow is in the audience, 2 circles appear. This is similar to the Carl Jung archetypes diagram that we've come to know since the start of the Map of the Soul era. The Suga on stage is the persona. The Suga in the audience is the shadow. This clearly sends the message that both are opposites, but connected. The mood itself for both comeback trailers are different. Persona is quite vibrant. It's colorful. It gives you a sense of empowerment. Shadow is quite dark throughout. The song itself is good to vibe to, but it's haunting at the same time. In Persona, RM raps, "I just wanna fly." In Shadow, Suga raps, "Don't let me fly." RM asks, "Who the hell am I?" Suga responds with, "I am you, you are me. Now you do know." The shadow is letting the persona know that they cannot exist without the other. In Persona, RM is in front of multiple mirrors. In Shadow, Suga is as well. He is wearing a yellow jacket to still represent Persona, being that is the main color shown in Persona. RM is on stage and the audience is praising him. Suga is on a similar stage as well, but the audience is only filming him, not really enjoying the performance. As I mentioned before, Persona is empowering. RM is eager to know who he is. Towards the end, he is no longer embarrassed and will continue to work on himself. In Shadow, Suga raps, "I wanna be a rap star, I wanna be the top, I wanna be a rock star, I want it all mine, I wanna be rich, I wanna be the king, I wanna go win." 7 goals. But he reached those at a cost. He is lonely. He is constantly followed. His privacy is invaded. The light will always cast a shadow. The 7 dark figures in the hallway represent the 7 goals. It also represents the 7 members of BTS. They all deal with the same issues. The hands reaching for him reminds us of his concept photo for Love Yourself Answer. The red that surrounds the doors and hallway is wax. An artist by the name of Anish Kapoor has an art piece similar to this. He says, "At 3 meters tall and 2.5 meters wide, the block is too big to fit through the doors, so it will deposit wax on the frames as it squeezes through. It's as if it's skinning itself as it goes through the doors." What this says is that whenever they open another door, whenever they reach a new goal, they always lose a part of themselves. A part of them is left behind, just like the wax. Now, the red light. This connects to V's VCR from the final Speak Yourself show. I have interpreted V as being the shadow as well, the evil side, the dark side. By having that be one of the main colors of Shadow, it further adds to the theory that V is evil. In the end of Shadow, Suga raps, "We are one body and we are gonna clash." He accepts they cannot exist without the other. The persona accepts the darkness within, the shadow. Part 2. Jhope will be the next member to do the comeback trailer for Ego. He will take us back to Too Cool for School. In Shadow, Suga takes us back to the "Oh Are You Late To" era. The "Oh Are You Late To" text actually appears throughout the video multiple times. Part of the comeback trailer for "Or Are You Late To" makes an appearance in Shadow as well. For Persona, RM took us back to School Love Affair. The next member after that to do the comeback trailer was Suga. We did get Suga for this comeback trailer, but in terms of eras, we went backwards. "Oh Are You Late To" was the album before School Love Affair. So with that being said, Jhope was the next member after Suga to do a comeback trailer. Jhope will do the comeback trailer for Ego, and the album before "Oh Are You Late To" was Too Cool for School. He will be taking us back to their first body of work. Another clue that adds to this is in the Shadow trailer, the dark figures run towards a door and start pushing and banging trying to go through it. If we look back at the Fake Love MV, Jhope is inside a room and is pushing back at a door as if someone is trying to get in. These are the figures on the other side. Part 3. Jungkook will be the next member to do the comeback trailer for Ego. Jungkook is watching over Suga. I know I just said Jhope will be doing the comeback trailer for Ego, but Big Hit could throw us for a loop and change the order. You see, there are a lot of connections between Suga and Jungkook in Shadow. But this could also just be that Jungkook is always watching over Suga. As we all know, Suga tried to kill himself by setting his room on fire. Jungkook was the one who saved him, but Suga was mad when he found out because he did want to die. I think Jungkook will always be watching over him. In Shadow, Suga runs through a hallway. In Fake Love, Jungkook does the same. When Suga is running, we get a shot from inside a room and we see Suga running from the side. In the Fake Love MV, a bright light shines on Jungkook's left side and he turns to look. I think Jungkook is in that room and was seeing Suga run in Shadow. If you look at the walls, they are very similar to the ones in Fake Love. When Suga lays on the ground, the same pose was made by Jungkook during the 2019 MMAs. In Shadow, Suga is in front of mirrors. In the Idol MV, Jungkook is in a very similar scene. In Shadow, the camera work in this scene is very similar to the DNA MV teaser. These could all be indications that Jungkook is the next member to do the comeback trailer for Ego. But it could also just mean that he is somewhat of a guardian angel for Suga. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below of your theories. Thank you for watching and listening, and as always, thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing. Until next time, adios.